Hey everyone, I'm back to ramble some more, because I had so much fun last time. So I know I said that I didn't want to talk about my veganism because I didn't want to bore anybody, but I've been getting like a ridiculous amount of hate on Tumblr lately because of my veganism. Like, there are so many things about me that you could hate. I don't know why people choose the fact that I'm a vegan. So I thought I'd just make a video kind of explaining how I decided to become a vegan and why I think it's such a misunderstood thing. So becoming a vegan was like a huge change from who I normally am and what I normally eat. I ate fast food a lot. I mean, I love meat and cheese. Eggs not so much, but so I was okay giving that up. But I love milk. I just love all the animal products. I just love them. So I mean, it was kind of like a huge thing for me to decide to give them up. So I guess it all started back in March. I was looking for some service opportunities because there's a certain amount of hours I need per year for my scholarship. So I was looking for some, and I thought it'd be fun to work with animals because that's not anything I've ever done before. So I came across Best Friends Animal Society, which is a non-profit organization, and they are working towards eliminating euthanization in shelters. So they're a really great organization. I definitely check them out. But anyways, I came across them and their kitten nursery, and I thought it sounded like a lot of fun. So me and one of my best friends signed up, and we went for an orientation. And the orientation was at their pet adoption center, where they have dogs and cats up for adoption. After the orientation, I stuck around a bit, and I walked around to all the dogs, and I said hi, and stuck my hand out and let them sniff me, and I don't know, something just clicked in me. I fell in love. And so I asked one of the staff members how I could help with the dogs. I didn't know how much I love dogs until that moment, swear to God. So I went through an orientation for that, and I started volunteering, both walking dogs and taking care of baby kittens at their kitten nursery. And I just loved it. I just completely fell in love, and since, and I don't think I've been that passionate about something since before my mental illness struck, so probably when I was like 14. I haven't felt that much love and passion for something since then, so it was a really nice feeling. And that kind of led me towards a change in my career path as well. As I said in my last video, I'm getting my bachelor's degree in psychology in December. And originally I was planning on, my hair's doing something weird. Anyways, I had originally planned on going to grad school with that degree and getting my degree to be a therapist. But I took a intro to counseling theories class last semester, and it was terrible. It was literally just like the most horrible class ever, and the professor just talked about nothing but how horrible his job was and how much you don't want to be a counselor. Trust me, you don't want to be a counselor. So I was like, okay, I guess I don't want to be a counselor. But I was like, well, then what? What am I going to do? But along with the volunteering, I started realizing how much I love animals and how passionate I am for that. So I decided that once I get my degree, I'm going to go back to school and get a 2-year vet tech degree. So I'm kind of like set in stone about that. Like, I'm going to do that. I'm really excited for it. And it was after that I really started feeling guilty every time I ate a cheeseburger. I was like, why am I eating this? Like, I am eating a poor, innocent animal, and it just doesn't feel right anymore. And so I had, like, a Last Supper, like, I got McDonald's, I ate it, and I was just like, okay, well, that's it. And that's the last animal product I've had. It's been about a month, I think. Maybe shorter, maybe longer, I don't know. I'm not good with time. But, I think it was really just the fact that they're animals, just like dogs and cats are. And I love dogs and cats, and I would never, ever, ever, ever eat one. Even if I had just, like, the opportunity, like, hey, do you want some dog? Do you want to just try it? No. No. Like, I just kind of took that mentality, and I, like, transferred it to all animals. And that's really what kind of struck at home for me. So I changed my diet, and I'm completely vegan now. I don't eat any animal products, not even honey. I also don't use products that have animal products in them or have been tested on animals. I actually just barely transitioned to cruelty-free products. I had to get rid of 90% of the things that I was using and go out and buy a whole new products like shampoo, conditioner, deodorant, even toothpaste. It's just crazy how many products test on animals and how hard it was to find products that don't test on animals. It was really hard. It took a lot of research and a lot of label reading, and, you know, because some of that stuff, it's tricky because they make it sound like they don't animal test, but they do. So it's like, I don't know. It's hard to figure out, but I just barely did that, which I'm really excited for. And I actually love these new products, especially the hair products. Like, I got like a nice like a curling cream, and it works so much better than my mousse did, and it doesn't make my hair crunchy either, so that's nice. I swear I had something else to talk about. Oh yeah, the hate that I've been getting. People haven't been, like, too overwhelmingly supportive of me being a vegan now. I mean, most people are fine about it. They make jokes about it, but I mean, there's no harm in them. Like, my coworkers are. I love my coworkers, and they tease me relentlessly, because I work at Subway, so I'm constantly around meat, and cheese especially, and it's really hard sometimes, especially when my coworkers are eating the meat and cheese, and I'm eating bread and vegetables. It's hard sometimes, and I don't mind, like, the little silly comments, you know, towards it, because I understand that veganism is something different, and, you know, not something that people really easily understand, so that doesn't bother me. But I've just been getting really weird messages on Tumblr telling me that I'm like classicist and albiest, if I pronounced that word right. It's wrong, sorry. I've never said that word out loud. I just typed it in. But and I just don't get it, because I'm not hurting anybody. Like, me choosing not to eat animal products isn't hurting anybody. It's actually helping quite a bit. So why do I got people telling me that I'm this and that? And it's like people think I'm a totally different person now because I'm a vegan, which is weird. And I get that it's a big lifestyle change, and I guess I can understand why people think that I'm crazy now. But I'm not. I'm just the same person that I was before. I just don't eat animal products or use animal products. And I'm not even that pushy, really. I mean, on Tumblr, I reblog things that other people have written or posted that I agree with. But that's what Tumblr is. That's what you do on Tumblr. And I've got these people getting upset over it, and it's just kind of weird. I don't think people really understand truly what veganism is. I think a lot of people think that vegans are just weirdos trying to change everybody and take away everybody's food, and that's not how it is. Like, veganism doesn't aim to take anything away. It aims to give, actually. We're just normal people who love animals and want to do everything we possibly can to help them and make sure they're not mistreated like they so commonly are on this earth, which is really sad. It just breaks my heart. I actually had a shift today down at the adoption center walking dogs, and I'm really good with the dogs. Usually they like me. Even the shyer ones, they like me. They warm up to me and they want to go on walks with me. But there was a 1-year-old Chihuahua today who just wouldn't even let me touch her. I held out my hand, let her sniff me, tried to get her to get used to me, and she just wouldn't go on a walk with me. And I've never had that before. This is my first time, so I felt bad about it. I read some of her information, and her foster mom said that she's been through a lot. She's only 1 year old. I didn't get any information on what exactly it was, but from the way she was acting, I feel like she was either hurt, like abused, or maybe coming from a hoarding situation, and that just breaks my heart. You know, there's this poor little adorable dog is so afraid that she's shaking, like visibly shaking, and that shouldn't happen. That shouldn't happen to dogs, cats, cows, pigs, horses, goats, sloths, bugs. I don't even kill bugs anymore, okay? That's how wacko I am. If you're interested in veganism and thinking that maybe it might be the thing for you, I strongly suggest watching the documentary Earthlings, which you can find on YouTube. The full movie's on YouTube. It's really graphic, and it might make you a little sick to your stomach. I was crying hysterically like 15 minutes in, but it's definitely something you need to watch if you're thinking about it, because I know that if there was someone kind of on the edge thinking maybe they're gonna go vegan, they watch Earthlings, like, they're vegan like that. Another really good one also is Vegucated, which is on Netflix. That one's really good. It takes, it's this woman, she takes 3 ordinary people who aren't vegan, and challenges them to be vegan for, I think it was either a month or 2 months. I think it was 2 months. And it's just really interesting. She gives a lot of good information and a lot of good resources, and it's just a really good thing to watch if you're, thinking about it. Honestly, I wish more people were vegan, but I'm not one who's trying to be really pushy about it. I just like to speak out for it and speak out for animals because I love them. I love who I am when I'm around animals. I love how I feel when I'm helping them. And I just love them. I think we can learn so much from animals that as humans, like we got nothing on these guys. They're amazing. They're incredible. God, why do I talk so much? My videos are always so long. I just have one more story I want to share, and then I promise I'll shut up. Just on the subject of how amazing animals are. When I was at the shelter today, well, the adoption center, not the shelter, I guess, there was a little guy, 2 years old, so he was really young. His name was Turbo, and I was reading through his information, and he was, when he was found, he was injured. He'd been in, like, a bad accident or something, and his lower body was, like, he couldn't use it, like, he was paralyzed. His back legs were paralyzed, and his lower back. And so they got him a little wheelchair, and he kind of, wheeled around in it for a little while, but then he got to a foster family who worked really well with him, and he is now walking on his back legs, running, jumping, climbing. You wouldn't even guess that this guy was paralyzed. I mean, he was just amazing. When I was walking him, I was crying behind my sunglasses because he was just incredible. Like, the resilience of dogs just animals in general just amazes me, and I feel like we have a lot to learn from them. So there's my vegan spiel. I honestly was not expecting it to be this long, but I talk a lot. I'm sorry. So I might make a video just kind of explaining what I eat and what products I use, just for people who are thinking about going vegan but just aren't sure how. So I'll probably make another one. I like to talk. No one likes to listen to this crap, so I just record it. Oh, before I forget, Shane, my boyfriend, he landed safely in Australia and all is good. And really the reason I'm making another video so soon is because he told me that he's watched my last video like 8 times. And that listening to my voice makes him feel better, because, you know, it's scary being in a new country and being around people you don't know, so I can understand that, and that my videos make him feel less lonely. So, sweetheart, I'd make 5 million videos just to make you feel a little bit better. So, I hope this helps. I love you. And I love you guys too, don't forget that. I'll put my Tumblr down there again if you ever wanna come talk to me about anything. I'm gonna post a video of Turbo walking, the one who was paralyzed. So if you want to see that, come over to my Tumblr, and it'll be up there soon. I haven't posted it yet, but I'm planning on it. So, well, I hope everyone has a fantastic day or night, or whatever it is where you are. I hope it's fantastic, and you're fantastic. Have a good time. Mwah!